We are joined by Nick Lee, fresh off of the national championship at 141 pounds, his second straight. Congratulations, Nick.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and open it up for questions. Start with Rachel.
All right, awesome. So what's going on in your head right now?
My face is a little beat up, which is what happens after these long tournaments. So hopefully that heals up before I get back.
So you'll get that beauty rest later?
Yes, can I get the beauty rest?
Kyle.
Heard you talking about Instagram. Tell us about that. You just started it, or what?
No, it was like my sophomore year, and people started coming up to me like, "Oh, Nick, you got Instagram now," because I never had social media before that. And then I was like, "No, I don't." And I go online, and there's this Instagram page of me, and it was pretty convincing. And everybody that I knew was like following it. I was like, "Pat, how do I get rid of this fake Instagram of me?" And he's like, "Well, you got to make a real Instagram." So now I have Instagram. I would tell you where it was to follow me, but I don't actually know what my handle or whatever it is. So just look it up, Nick Lee, it'll come up.
So my favorite, like, non-Marvel superhero, you, Jason Bourne. We've talked about this. I gave you the nickname, and my wife gave you the nickname, by the way.
I appreciate it. 2018,
we talked about this, and you were like, yeah, I like that nickname.
Yeah, sure.
You went full Jason Bourne tonight, though. He takes you down. He wakes you up. What is the mindset? Did you go full, just laser focused in and just getting the job done and went Jason Bourne on him?
Well, I wasn't asleep, right? He's a good wrestler, so, he got that takedown. It was, good technique and everything. But I think I just, stayed calm and did my thing, and the results kind of took care of themselves.
Front right. Oh, sorry. I interrupted.
Hey Nick, got out here, get to see you,
Yeah,
win
thanks.
another one here. So, just tell us, what's it mean to you to finish off your collegiate career here with us?
I'm just so grateful. Those wins, like I said before, it doesn't feel like me winning. I just feel like the whole community, our staff, our fans, my family. I just feel like we all won, right? And the best part is I get to follow RBY again. So we wrestled on the same mat like the whole tournament. We had a pretty good record, so love that guy.
What just follow up, did it make it easier for you guys coming in tonight, the team title all locked up and everything?
Yeah, I mean, it's different winning the team title in your hotel room versus my freshman year. I was sitting in the back after my last match with our strength coach, and Bo pinned the Ohio State guy, and we went nuts. So it's a little bit different, but our team really worked for it. We did, a lot between last year and this year to make sure that that was our title this year. And it's not just the guys that are starting, it's every single guy on the team. And I make sure that they know that, and I hope they're watching, so they know that every single person, whether you're injured all year or you're a starter, you have a role to play in a national championship. That's every single person, from a manager, a volunteer, a fan, anybody. So I just want to thank all of them.
Let's go to the back row, and then we'll go to the second row.
Hey, congratulations. Last year, your first one was won in front of a pretty much empty building in St.
Yeah.
Louis. To do it here in front of you, to the fans, your family, how special and how different is this feeling for you?
It's a little bit different. It's, my second one, so I kind of knew what to expect, but I'm just glad everybody can come out and enjoy it. It's such a fun sport to watch. It's such a fun sport to be involved in. The community is like no community I've ever seen, and so it's right that everyone can be here and watch. So.
Maybe two unrelated questions. One, how cool was it to see some of your
Yeah.
teammates as you came out for the Parade of Champions? And then two, how much better did you and RBY make each other?
Yeah, awesome to see my teammates. I'm glad they could make it. It's not a short drive to Detroit, so I'm very appreciative. They're all national champions too, so congrats to them. And then I've learned a lot from Roman. I won't speak for him. I hope he's learned some things with me, maybe not. But I think just in terms of our styles, I think anyone could tell you, even people that have never watched the sport, you can see that our styles are very different. And so I think it's important that we kind of learn from each other, learn each other's patterns, and it's definitely made me a lot better. So.
We got time for two more. We're going to go on the right side here.
So after you committed, you're envisioning your career at Penn State. Is this kind of what you're hoping to? I mean, what's this career been like for you, and how much does this mean to you to close it out like this?
Yeah, I mean it's great, right? I mean, obviously there's no better way to close it out, but I don't do a lot of envisioning of the future. To be very honest, I kind of know what I want, and I go get that, and I understand that. I might achieve some things, I might not achieve some other things, but at the end of the day, if you want to, that's the only reason you need to do it. So.
Standing in the behind the second row.
Nick, you talked last night about being here for 6 years. Can you just sum up in that time, the state of the program and, you know, not what it's meant to you?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I came in like my senior year of high school, trained with the NLWC, and at that time, you know, all my friends were married and had kids, which was interesting. But that was really cool. I learned from a lot of guys like Frank Molinaro and Nico Megaludis and Matt Brown, and you know, some really, really talented guys there. And then my freshman year of college, you know, obviously some of the best teams ever, with, you know, Jason and Zane and Bo, and just, I don't want to start naming names because I'll forget somebody. But so obviously very dominant teams. And then, you know, there's definitely a few years where we were younger, and you know, there had to be some you know, adjustments for younger guys to kind of, you know, learn how our culture is, why it's a winning culture. And I really feel like we've gotten to the point where, again, where it's just a dominant culture. And I think, you know, that just comes from everybody understanding that whether you're a starter or not, at the end of the day, we want to be national champions. And that's what we achieved here this weekend. And I'm really, really proud of this team. I mean, we went through some hardships, and I'm so proud of every guy, and I love each and every one of them.
Congratulations, Nick. Congratulations to Penn State.
Thank you.
Congrats, Nick.
Recording stopped.